What's up, guys? Finny Plays back at you with another awesome video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing Hell's Kitchen, Hazbin Hotel, Episode 10, a cheesy episode. Right. Starts off with Adam being super annoyed that Luke's gone, and the thought and now he thinks he has to carry the entire team now because it's all women. He says, with Luke gone, I'm the only one capable now. Charlie responds by, I will strangle you. Yeah. Emily sees this and thinks to herself, this could be a problem. Yeah. Potentially big problem. Because they're going to argue a lot now. I cut to Vox and Alistair discussing Vox's plan to sabotage Alistair in the last episode. Alistair responds, really? And Vox just straight up says, shut up. And Angel Dusco thinks to himself about Adam being on the red team and thinks, damn, I actually feel bad for the women with Adam on their team. Because, he was really douchey on the blue team and was pretty bad on the blue team in terms of cooking. So, yeah. Challenge time! Make dishes with cheese being the main component. Or at least incorporate cheese. Lucifer sat out of this one. Red team, blue team. Macaroni for the red team, Emily. For the blue team, Angel Dust. For the red team, the nachos, red team, Charlie. And blue team, Vox. Grilled cheese, red team, Adam. Blue team, Husk. Enchiladas, red team, Vaggie. And blue team, Alistair. Emily's macaroni was good, but lacked seasoning. Angel Dust had a perfect macaroni dish. If I could put an A in there. Charlie's nachos had too much spice. Vox got the point with his. Adam's grilled cheese was cold and tasteless. Husk's grilled cheese was much better than Adam's. Baggie's enchiladas were good, though, through and through. Alistair's enchiladas were extremely undercooked. The red team had 1 point, and the blue team won by 3 points. For the red team's punishment, they had to make about 30 pounds, about 30 wheels of cheese. And they thought to themselves, so much cheese to make. And for the blue team's reward, they had to go to the water park. And it just said, water parks are so fun, Then the women on the red team came together discussing Adam. Charlie said, agreed on Adam getting out. Both Vaggie and Emily nod, showing that the women on the red team do not want Adam. Time for the dinner service! Red team, ass was Charlie, garnish was Emily, fish was Adam, and meat was Vaggie. For the blue team, ass was Husk and Lucifer, garnish was Alistair, fish was Angel Dust, and meat was Vox. Things didn't get off to a good start in the red kitchen. I think as on the order of two risotto, 1 carbonara, and 1 scallop. When Charlie brought her carbonara to the pass, Ramsey said this about it: "Your carbonara is fucking salty." Now I get start. Now in the blue team's kitchen things weren't that good either. As when the order came in, Ramsey noticed Huss being really slow. Ramsey said, "You are a cat, yet you have the agility of a sloth." However, Huss did pick up the pace from here. Things got worse in the red kitchen, as after the first couple of tables of appetizers, next table came up with 4 risotto. And when Charlie brought risotto to the pass, Gormy said this: "Risotto are bland and under. Get out." He straight up kicked Charlie out of the kitchen. However, on the next table of appetizers of 3 carbonara and 1 scallop, when Adam brought his scallops to the pass, Gormy said this: "Adam, scallops are raw." Not good. So not good. However, there were no more mistakes on appetizers from here. And so the first entree orders came in. For the blue team, it was 2 salmon. It was two salmon and a New York strip. However, both Alistair and Vox made their mistakes. Gorman saw Alistair and said, "Ow, you burnt the spinach." Not good. And when Gormsey sliced open Vox's New York strip, he said, "It's still mooing." Not very good. Gordon Ramsay was already infuriated because this was about their ninth. This was on about their 9th dinner service, and he's seen them perform better in service 7. What the heck is happening here? Everyone, get a grip now. However, things didn't get much better. After the new order of 2 cod, 2 filet in the red kitchen, when Adam brought his cod to the pass, we're going to say this: "The cod is as cold as ice." Things continue to get worse in the blue kitchen. As the order of 3 halibut and 1 lamb, as the order of 2 halibut, 1 Wellington, and 1 lamb. When Vox brought his lamb to the pass, this is what we're going to say: "Lamb is over." And Ramsey tasted Vox Alistair's sauce on the garnish station and said, Sauce is salty. Get out." Ramsey was getting really infuriated at this moment. He went back over to the red kitchen, with an order of 2 New York strip and 2 salmon. When Anna brought a sandwich to the pass, Ramsey said this: "Your salmon is dry. Get out." Not good. People getting kicked out by the second. Next for an order of 1 salmon, 1 bass, and 2 filet. Ramsey, when Fox brought his fillets up to Chef Ramsey, he said this: "Scored fillets, get out." Now, Charlie, Adam, Alistair, and Vox were now kicked out of the kitchen. Ramsey had got the remaining part members of the team together and said, "Everyone in the same kitchen now. We're finishing this service." And the ones that weren't kicked out managed to get it together and finish the dinner service. Gordon Ramsay praising Angel Dust for his performance. Good job leading, Angel. And Angel Dust replied with thank you. Gordon Ramsay then called both teams down, saying how disappointed it was. Tonight was a disaster. This is the 10th service. You perform not the first. This is the ninth service. Not the first, not the second, not the third. The ninth. you guys performed better in earlier services compared to today. Both teams have lost tonight. 2 nominees from each team. Both teams lost. Red team loser, blue team loser. For the red team, they nominated Charlie and Adam. For the blue team, they nominated Alistair and Vox. And when it all came down, Gordon sent Charlie and Alistair back in line, leaving Adam and Vox up. And when all said and done, Gordon decided to eliminate Vox. Vox may think he's premium, but his performance tonight, he had several errors. Time to send him to the junkyard. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, hit notification bell so when future videos. Without further ado, bye bye.